Hey, I'm Johnny Scoville. This is Chase the Heat. And this is a gorgeous pepper from Lonestar Mastiff Farms. They're saying it's a reaper, a mustard reaper. It's the biggest mustard reaper I've ever seen. It's just a monster plant. If the entire pod was that color, it would be one of the best tasting peppers there is. Mustard pods are weird with how you pick them, but Lonestar Mastiff Farms is a great pepper grower. If you guys want, I believe he probably still has some. I don't know. Better to ask and get, a no than to not ask and miss out on pepper, so ask. This is a gorgeous pepper. Beautiful. Can't wait to eat this one. Can't wait to see the interior of it as well. Okay, so here we go. There is the interior of that behemoth. Wow. Whew. There's a very, very strong aroma. Phew. All right, so listen, as soon as we're done with this, I'm gonna do it. I got a great top 10 for you. I really need your opinion on. Got some fun stuff today, by the way. All right, so from Lonestar Mastiff Farms, the biggest mustard reaper I've ever laid eyes on. I am Johnny Scoville, and this is JC. How about sweet? Is that weird? Wow. Wow. That was the pod of extremes. That was one of the weirdest pods. You know what that was? When I first bit it, I'm getting sweet. Now, sweet and reaper, you just don't really get those too often. So it was really sweet up front, surprisingly so. I chewed it up and then it went the other direction so fast. The ending was so bitter. One of the more bitter pods. Weird. But it really did taste good. It was a really great tasting pepper. Very hot. My lips are burning. My mouth, my throat's burning a little bit. It's weird. It's burning my mouth more than my throat. And that's just odd because reapers really attack your throat. It's building. What a lovely flavored pepper that was. Lovely. So I really do have a very cool... Here's the thing about these top 10 lists. No one's ever going to agree with it. You know why? Because you didn't make that top 10 list. And there you have it. So I've never agreed with all of them, but this is a pretty good one. You guys ready? How about the 10 greatest albums, music albums of all time in the genre rock? This would be fun. I want your opinion on all of them. Number 10. It was very, very surprising to see this at number 10, because arguably you could probably imagine it being in the number 1 spot. Thriller by Michael Jackson. What an album that was. Are you kidding? Number 9, Nevermind. Now I'm not telling you to never mind. It's Nirvana. Nevermind. Number 8, Night at the Opera by Queen. It should be higher on the list, I think. It's one of my favorite albums ever. Just every single song on it is just a banger. Every one of them. It's amazing. Number 7 is one that, it's weird. This is a weird one. Excuse me. I was talking to Tommy about this list before I went live. Before I started filming. Number 7 is Green Day. American Idiot. I like Green Day, but I don't think they belong in the top 10. There, I said it. Number 6, Revolver, a wicked good album by the Beatles. It's one of my favorite Beatles albums. Revolver is such a good album. It kind of gets lost in Abbey Road and Sgt. Pepper's, you know what I mean? Number 5, Pink Floyd, The Wall. I've seen them twice. It's an amazing band. Number 4, Led Zeppelin 4. Kind of interesting that it came in 4. Led Zeppelin 4. Another great album. Here's a weird thing. You could almost, I don't know. Led Zeppelin's a great band. Number 3, Abbey Road. Another fantastic album by the Beatles. Number 2, Sgt. Pepper's. And just because it's got Pepper in the name, we got to love that. Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. One of the coolest album covers, right? You've seen it. I know you have. There's some very, very interesting people on that album. And the number 1 greatest album, they say, is Dark Side of the Moon. Again, Pink Floyd. That's not a bad list. I mean, I don't think Green Day should be on there. Excuse me. And the order, here's the funny thing, that this is what we all need to do with top 10 lists. Forget the order. If you can agree with whatever the top 10 is, forget how they're ordered. Can you agree with what the list is? I can almost agree with all of that list. Anyhow. So what do you got planned today? Huh? It's the start of a new week. The day after tomorrow, we got Matthew Arthur on After the Burn. So if you got some questions you'd like to ask Matthew Arthur, you can email them to me at chasetheheat@gmail.com. Excuse me. You can even leave it in the comment section here if you want to. But we'll be doing that video, live video Wednesday. All right, we're gonna wrap it up. Tell somebody you love them today, will you? Life's too short. Hey, in the description box, you're going to see a link for Lonestar Mastiff Farms, a really great grower. Love them. So please go check them out. Tell them I sent you. Really important thing that I want to do. I almost, yeah, I'm going to do it anyway. I wouldn't do it if it was my daughter, but my son. Johnny Scoville Jr., it's his birthday today. So if you guys want to show my son some love, go to the comment section. Tell him happy birthday. And on the bottom here, one of the tabs on the bottom on the screen is his channel. Go give him a subscribe. It's his birthday. You could use it. I love you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'm Johnny Scoville. And this. Oh, I didn't tell you the heat of the pepper. 7 out of 10 for a chili head. Problem for a non-chili head. And I am Johnny Scoville. And this was Chase the Heat.